Salutations, what's up fellow gamers out there? I'm trying out this game called Stolen Realm. This is my very first time playing, my first impressions. I'm going in blind, knowing little about the game. This kind of game is a turn-based strategy meeting RPG. It's a dungeon crawling, looter, grindy game, and boy does it hold weight. Now here in this channel, you'll see me trying impossible challenges, testing my limits, putting myself in tricky situations. Stolen Realm has two different game modes, campaign and roguelike. Alright, now to keep it a buck with you, when I first jumped in, I did not know that if your character dies, they're gone forever. I was thinking if you lost the game, you just start over. No! Roguelike mode, it has permadeath. That means if your character is gone, he's gone forever. He's not coming back. Finito. And I had no idea what I was getting into. So this is my story of how I took on a roguelike challenge. If you like what you see, hit the like button. So a long time ago, I used to play a game called WoW, aka World of Warcraft. First time I played as a warlock. I really enjoyed summoning creatures and minions to assist me in battles. Ever since then, any RPG game I would play, I either play it as a healer or some kind of warlock, summoner kind of class. So on this playthrough, I chose a summoner as my main. The thing about roguelike mode is the difficulty increases based on how many players you have on the field. So instead of going maxed out on the hardest difficulty, I only created 5 characters. My strategy was to have 1 summoner, 2 healers, 1 warrior, and 1 mage. Since this was my very first time playing, I figured having multiple healers would help me in the heat of the battle, but I still needed firepower on the offensive side. Right before starting the game, I noticed they had a power-ups option, and I didn't have any. So I was thinking, this must be for characters who've already played the campaign mode, or they survived previous battles. It made me wonder, maybe I should play the story mode first? Or maybe I shouldn't. But a challenge is a challenge, so I continued anyway. So now realizing how intense and serious it was, I took time to analyze the game, the mechanics, how to move around, what's an enemy, and what are my options. I will admit, it was relieving to see that I couldn't aggro anyone, nor was I being pursued. Your boy had plenty of time to plot and plan, you feel me? I figured my first fight wouldn't be a hard one. I needed some experience on my belt. But to my surprise, multiple bats started spawning. What the? I was not ready for that. When a battle starts, place your character in strategic positions. Alright, bet. That means I can plot this out. And best believe, I took my sweet time. Before attacking the bats, I took a look around the map and I noticed these zone-like statues. Those were shrines, and they had some kind of attribute effect. Each color was something different. Now it's time to fight. After the first turn, now experiencing what they can do to me and how much damage they can do, it gave me a general idea of what I was up against. I caught a great idea, but then something happened. If you try to move your character out of battle in combat, they will strike you on the back, giving your opponent an extra hit. Playing with my mage, I noticed he can do AoE damage with certain spells. There was not many in sight currently, but I kept this in mind for the future. We slayed all our foes with 0 deaths. Let's go. Upon completing a fight, each character gets 5 attribute points, 1 skill, and 1 gear. At this moment, it'd be wise to take your time and make a choice and apply it to where you think it's needed the most. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it felt really refreshing and I could set my team for utter success. I felt invincible. I felt like nothing could stop us. Before progressing on your path, they give you options of what you can encounter. Based on the option you select, you can predict what's next. And it got serious. The first thing I saw was gold laying on the ground, and it gave us currency. I still, to this day, don't know what the gold is for. I'm only assuming it's for a shop, some kind of shopping system, but I did not get the chance to purchase anything. I also noticed that your HP does not regenerate. Your life is right where it left off after your last battle, so you have to heal yourself throughout your progression. I hope you got some potions stocked up.
A monolith, a colossal structure hewn from pure obsidian towers over you. Carved into the heart of the obsidian is a single rune, a shape foreign to your knowledge. It shimmers with an emerald glow, casting an eerie radiance that pulses with arcane energy. The rune's light dances over the monolith, flowing like an ethereal stream over the obsidian surface, the sheer magic within it making the air buzz with power.
So every event gives you multiple choice options. Interesting. Considering my people were wounded and I didn't know I had potions in my inventory, I chose to gain 50 health and 50 mana just to get myself back on track.
The hero's fingers brushed against the smooth, cool surface of the obsidian monolith.
But I didn't know you had to choose for each character. I'm so dumb. Oh my gosh, bro. Remember when I mentioned about power-ups back in character selection? Well, I just earned my first fortune.
Yeah, boy.
Here's my first time opening my inventory and seeing the plethora surplus of potions, mana potion, healing potions. I'm thinking, why do I have so many? At first glance, I thought it was a shop, but no, that's your inventory. I spent a great amount of time playing around with my inventory, seeing what's available, seeing what I can get into, just to understand. Now, it was time to move on to stage 3, and it got real. I had a choice. I could choose a hard battle, had no idea how difficult it would be, choose a regular battle, or another event. So I chose to gain experience from a regular battle. These don't look like pets. And now it's the enemy turn. Let's see what they got. Hey, at this point, my head was gassed. Nothing but W's. But that would all change during the next fight.